Alright, race morning. Just waiting for my Uber to arrive. Should be here any minute now, but the marathon is going to be starting off in about 40 or so minutes. So it's getting real now. Getting excited, nervous, but excited. Anyway, as always, let's do this.
A lot of chaos here this morning. It's very windy outside. I think today's marathon is going to be just about finishing. I'm not going to really try to go for times or try to be a hero out there. Just finish the race. I'll get my bib up here.
You said it would be alright. I tried to stop you asking why. You started out to face it. My heart went off like crazy.
Alright, let's do this.
You started out to face it. My heart went off like crazy. I felt breathless again. We were about to make it.
And after that, my GoPro died. I was very disappointed with that. I was so very looking forward to bringing you guys along the race, showing you what the race is like, and giving you that runner's perspective of the entire race, and just really wanting you to kind of see, kind of giving people, I wanted to put people there at the race, and so for people who have ran this race before, I wanted to kind of help them reminisce with some of those great and fond memories of the race. And then for people who may have not have run this race before, I wanted them to kind of see what this race was like. But yeah, the GoPro died, and unfortunately I didn't have any extra batteries with me because they were in my race belt, which I forgot before the race. But I'll get into that story on a different day. I'll include that whole deal in my race recap. That'll be probably tomorrow or the next day. But I just want to let you know that that I'm okay. It was a rough day out there with the the weather. There was a lot of wind, the rain that was going off and on. Definitely not the ideal running or race conditions, but I just want to say that the Surf Stadium Marathon in Huntington Beach, California doesn't get any less incredible. Like, it is still one of my very favorite marathons to participate in year after year. I am very grateful to be part of this race every February, and I just want to give a big shout out to the race organization, Motive Sports, for putting on a great race. Again, it's really awesome to be part. They did a really phenomenal job of organizing a really spectacular race from beginning to end. It's just been a wonderful experience. Also give a shout out to the city of Huntington Beach for allowing us to be part of your city for the weekend. I'm really grateful for that. And then also the first responders and any other medical personnel that was there at the race, helping us get to the finish line in one piece. Very grateful for you guys. And local law enforcement, we kept the roads clear, making sure that we don't get run over by anybody. Can't thank you guys enough for the work that you guys continuously do for us runners. And then, of course, the thousands of volunteers from all over the local areas that makes this event possible. I mean, I really, these races can't happen without the volunteers, from the pre-race expo to the race itself, the water stations, the finish line, the gear check. I really do want to thank you all volunteers for the time that you guys have dedicated and given to us as runners to make sure that we have a great experience. So overall, I mean, despite the race conditions, it was still an incredible day, still an awesome day to be out there. because even though that the weather conditions were not ideal, there were still many PRs that were obtained today. Many people obtained those got those PRs in the 5K, half marathon and marathon. And also very exciting, there were 2 gentlemen in the half marathon that I believe qualified for the Olympic trials. Even if they haven't, they might have qualified before in other races, but at least the times they ran today were Olympic qualifiers. So phenomenal job. They did that despite what the weather was like. Yeah, so there was just a lot of great, still a lot of great things out there today. There were, kind of looking back at it, last year it was really hot. This year it was overcast, windy, rain. I'm having a hard time deciding which was the worst conditions to run in. But it's all over your hands. And us as runners, we train to run in the elements, and so rain, shine, snowing, freezing temperatures, to our friends in the Northeast, we still train and run in these conditions. And so it's something that I think that still brings us even closer as a running community, is that we these running conditions that a lot of other people will look at this and say, like, why would you ever want to run a race in weather like this? And for us as runners, we do it anyway because we love the sport. We love the community that is the running community, and I think that's what brings us together, and which makes these events just great, and they just get better and better because of that community, and because the love and the support we have for each other as runners. And so that's what I want to say. As far as at the end of the day, even though the weather does not make the event bad, the whole event is still great, and this race is still one of my favorite races. Like, today did not make me think that it's any different of this race. I am already looking forward to next year. Even though I crossed the line just a few hours ago, I am already looking forward to running this race next February, and being part of the thousands of runners that are going to come here as well to run these different events. And so I just want to say thank you for being able to, for those of you who have been able to follow me on this journey here as we kind of led up to the events here in Surf City. Definitely appreciate you guys watching these videos, giving your support, subscribing, and I just say just continue. Just look forward to other videos here, because this whole running channel was not just about this event. It's about the whole lifestyle of a runner that runs many different events throughout the year while living in Las Vegas. And so yeah, I'm hoping you guys definitely come back, check more channels, check out the channels, or check out the videos that will come out later on this week. It's going to be about basically my thoughts of the race, my race recap, about my own personal performance out there today. Until then, I hope you guys have a great weekend. I hope you guys have a great start of the week, and that if you ran this weekend, I hope that recovery process starts going well. Hope you guys get a good some good recovery in, so that whenever your next race comes, that you guys will dominate that with much enthusiasm. Until then, guys, hope you guys have a great evening. Remember always to run strong, and I'll see you at the next race. Have a good one, guys. Take care.